team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Baxter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snags it quickly on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Fakes the grab on the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll do it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll run for it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Montgomery. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really
turning it on. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Power football with the run. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the ground, he's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Flips it out to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Goes to the option. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it into the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Lost a throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Morris. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They want to get this defense on its heels. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Moore. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to throw again. They've got the screen set up. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's got his man. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
Number 47 on to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off to the races. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Gives it to the back on the draw. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moore.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw again. Got his man. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll pull it on the read. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air on 1st down. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle, it's Ross. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. 1st down here for the offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Working that left side now. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. An 84-yard drive there. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they run if they want to take their time here. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.